Iyo sigbe. Mazepe because a voice we got ladi. Yeah, we video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my Facebook page or YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber and you are seeing my face for the first time on your screen, hello. Thank you for joining the family, and for the whole subscribers and followers, Unande. What's up? How you guys doing? I know you guys are so used to vlog, so today is no vlog. Today is sit down talk. Sit down talk. This video is for mothers, and if you are not yet a mother, it's also for you. It's for every woman or parents, not even for just mother, including for a father and father to be. If you are not married, you can also watch this video. You understand? You save it for later. In case when you are married, then you come back and say, oh, I've seen a video like this, let me go back and rewatch it. You understand? Let me go straight to the point because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, first time mom can be very, very exhausting. It can be very exhausting. As a first time mom that I am, I think is right time I share my experience with my child to other first time moms or mom to be. Like, you have never had any experience with kids. I think it's time for me to, share my experience to you. Maybe it might help you. And remember, the way I train my child, you might train yours like that. It will not work out. So every kids have their own how is it called? I would say every kids has their own system of making them get used to things. Yeah, I don't know if you get it. So what I'm sharing here is how to sleep train your child. You hear that? Tips on how to sleep train your child or kids. As a first time mom, you might be twin mom, triplet mom, quadruplet mom, and just name it. I gave birth to my beautiful angelites. I see Chege. This is what happened to me. I'm sharing to you guys a story of my life. So when I gave birth to Light newly, as she came home from hospital, I think about 4 days or 5 days, she started having cough. She has nose blocked, and it was winter. Light is December baby. We wanted, no, the father, not we, because I didn't wanted her to sleep in my room. I wanted her to go in her room at that early age. But the father said no, that he wants his child or a child. Is it his or a? Anyway, Mona take her like that. He wants a pikin, make it sleep for our room. I was like, okay, let's put her in our room. And that we did. 7 days after birth, she had cough, like I mentioned earlier, and the nose blocked. We're feeling good, like, let's put her on our bed. I made mistake. Let's put her on our bed so that she can, like, the papa is sleeping like this, I'm sleeping like this, then she will be at the middle, so our body will be warming her, because she was inside the belly for 9 months, and that place is really warm. Wanted her to feel as if she's still inside the belly. That was how I started doing it too. I never slept on a co-sleeper. We bought, is it co-sleeper or next to me, something like that? I think it's next to me. This child never slept on it too. Anytime I put lights in that co-sleeper or next to me, it's just for taking pictures. She never slept on it. She was always sleeping on our bed. What now happened was she gets used to it. And if I didn't sleep with her, she won't sleep. If I'm not sleeping beside her, she's not sleeping. Hey, God. At night, I won't be able to sleep. This child will cry, always touch me to see if I'm there, always touching my face, making sure I'm there, coming to me, wanting me to hold her. Oh my God. I was like, what have I gotten myself into? I said, okay, what is going to happen? Let's start putting her on her bed. We changed the bed because she had outgrown the 0 to 6 months bed. So we changed our bed to the from 6 months to 5 years bed, something like that. It's a big baby bed. You all know baby bed, you know. So we changed it to the baby bed. Still in our room. We didn't want her to go sleep in our room. It still wasn't working. When you put this girl in her bed, she will cry her house out. She's ready to cry for hours. When I say hour, I mean hours. She's ready to cry. I said, God, what am I going to do? I was like, okay, you know what? When she's 1 year old, I'm going to change her and start putting her in her room. I want her to start sleeping in her room so she get used to it that she has a room and she's going to be sleeping there. After our 1 year birthday, we brought our bed to our room. Even Papa was still insisting, no, she's still small, she's still too little. But me, I'm not sleeping. I want to sleep. I want to have my time. I want to have my the mommy time, like the me time when the child goes to sleep at night. The first day I brought lights to our room. Let me repeat it. First day I brought lights to our room to sleep on her bed in our room. This girl slept from 11 o'clock till 7:30 in the morning. I will not forget that day. I was even getting worried though. I thought, motherly worried. I was worried, like, I hope this child is still sleeping or is sleeping. It's not the other way around. I went to her room, be peeping. I was hearing her sound of breathing. I said, oh, she's still alive. This girl slept. And mind you, when I brought her to sleep, she only cried 30 minutes. And she slept up till the next day. So, this is me now giving you guys my testimony, and I want to share to you guys what I did and how I did it. Now, let me give you guys tip on what to do. Like, you can sleep train her through her the night. Number one tip on how we started putting light to sleep was the time. So we started with 11 o'clock in the night. So from 11, gradually we put it to 10. From 10, we put it to 9:30. From 9:30, we put it to 9 o'clock. You understand? Though it wasn't easy peasy. Second tip, leave your child to cry. Leave your child to cry. Leave your child to cry. When you gave birth to your child, they cried in the hospital. If they didn't cry, the doctor would have said something is wrong. If you give birth to your child and you just be like, not crying, doctor will say something is wrong. Leave your child to cry. Some mothers, they'll be like, oh, I don't want to see my child cry. I was like that. I know how it is. You'll be feeling guilt. Oh, I'm punishing this child. I know. I was like that until my sweet angel showed me the pain, the torture, and the torment. Then I changed my mind. I made sure that I have strong mind. I left light to cry. I will bring light to bed. 30 minutes she will cry. 1 hour ganga she will cry. Then I went to Google. How long can you leave a child to cry? They said 1 hour. Google said 1 hour. So after 1 hour, you can go and pet the child for 10 minutes and leave the child again to cry. Leave them to cry. It's a normal thing. It's natural. The 30, you and your husband should be in agreement. I like the fact that whatever I do with light, Papa is always agreeing with me. Papa always say, you know best. You are the mother. You know best. And you know what is best for our child. So when Light is crying, Papa never go, "Oh, she's crying too much. Let me go take her." No, Papa will even ask me, "Can I go and pick her?" We said no. We said okay. We just said okay. We not say anything else. We just obey me without saying, "Oh, she's crying too much now. Why is my child?" No. He will just obey without saying anything until I said, "Okay, enough. She has cried enough. You can go bring her." Then Papa will go. You and your husband should be in one agreement, or your partner, your boyfriend, or your baby daddy, anyone. The fourth one is make sure you have a camera in the room for your child. Make sure you have a camera that you are monitoring the child. You can't just leave a child in a room and just come back and do whatever you want to do. You understand? Make sure you put on a camera so when the child is crying, you can monitor the child. You won't feel guilty that you have left the child alone in a room. You understand? Then the number 5 tip, the kokobioko for inside. This one near the kokobioko. Make sure that your child is well filled before you bring a child to sleep. Don't just let a child to eat like let me say 30 minutes, then it goes to sleep. No, the food will not digest. You understand? Even we as an adult, when we eat 30 minutes before we go to sleep, we will not be able to sleep. As an adult, we eat 2 hours or 3 hours before we go to bed, so that the food, everything don't digest, we don't tire. Same thing with a child. Make sure you feed your child 1 hour before your child goes to bed. 1 hour before. If it's a heavy food, like a food that is so heavy, make sure that you feed your child 1 hour, 30 minutes before the child went to bed. Maybe before he goes to bed, you can give the child yogurt or milk. Give the child what the child likes to eat before the child goes to sleep, like milk or yogurt that is not heavy food. That one, the child can take it. After 20 minutes, the child will go to sleep, as long the belly is full. And give the child enough water to drink before going to bed. The fifth one be the sixth one. The sixth one, the cocoa. Now this one be oga pata 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 pata, because if you don't do this one, no matter what you do, your child will not sleep at night. If you don't do this one that I'm about to say, no matter what you do, your child will not sleep. The sixth one is, don't allow your child to sleep too much. To sleep too much in daytime. Don't skip this video. Watch this video to the end. Before I gave birth, I used to see my friend kids. At 11, they never sleep. 12 o'clock, they haven't sleep. Nye, up and down. The time a child will sleep, they are doing nye. I was like, me, I'm not going to be like this, oh. When I give birth, my child 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you don't go sleep. Oh, I cannot have a child at this time of the night, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. You are still not sleeping. For what reasons? Not that we have a visitor in the house just for you. You are not sleeping. No, I'm not going to do it. Because I saw the way they were training their children to sleep. Imagine 5 o'clock, they leave Peking to sleep, go reach 7 o'clock in the evening. Madam, that is too much. That is too much. Look, I'm not judging any mother, okay? I'm just telling you that it's not good to leave your child to sleep that long. The perfect time to leave a child to take a nap is from 1 until maybe 2:30. 1 hour, 30 minutes nap is okay for a child. 1 hour, 30 minutes from 1 to 2:30 is good for a child. But if you see that is a child that is stubborn, that don't like to sleep at night, you deprive that child from sleeping that nap. You deprive the child from sleeping that nap. And if peradventure, he or she finally sleep, nap or take nap, maybe like 4 o'clock, if he sleep at 4, make sure you wake the child 4:30. Not to say he just sleep, oh, you don't really sleep. No, he will be crying. She will be crying. She will not like me to wake her up. No, wake the child up. Wake the child up. 30 minutes nap is okay. If the child slept at 5 o'clock in the evening, like there are some child that take those mini nap, make sure you wake that child up 20 minutes. Yes, now me they tell you 20 minutes. Wake the child up. If the child sleep from 5:30, 6 o'clock, or 5:50, before 6 o'clock, wake that child up. Don't let that child sleep more than 30 minutes. I say more than, don't let the child sleep more than 30 minutes. But when it's like 7 o'clock, then the child wants to sleep. Don't let that child to sleep. Don't let the child to sleep. Leave the child alone. Try your possible best to make sure that you play with the child. If it's a child that is crawling, you self enter ground, be doing like you are crawling. He goes to bed, start snoring like as if he went to walk. Mind you, this child might wake up at night. Yes, it's like that. He might wake up at night. Take the child, pet the child again. Off lights, don't on lights, because some parents, they still on the lights when they are bringing their child to sleep, or when their child wake up at night, they on the light. Off light, let everywhere be dark. If you want to on a light, make sure you on a very tiny light that is not so strong in the eyes. I think that is the number 7 tip. I'm giving you guys a lot of tip now. That is make sure that you off the lights. Like this child doesn't see any light, not even your phone lights, because it will make the child awake. Like, oh, he wants to play, he or she wants to play. You understand? So make sure that everything is dark, like dark. Just be silent. Just pet the child. After 30 minutes, keep the child to sleep. If it's a child that like eating at night, bring the child milk to the room. So feed the child with the milk that night, or yogurt that night. Then bring the child back to sleep. Check if the child poo. Just check the diaper if he poo or not. You understand? Then if the child poo, change the diaper, feed the child again. Then bring the child back to sleep. Leave the child to cry. The child will cry again that Baba is leaving me. I don't want to leave. Leave the child. Let the child cry. It's going to take time. That is the number 8. I mean the number 7. It's going to take time for the child to get used to the system, to get used to the routine. It's going to take months. It's not going to take 1 week. It's not going to take 2 weeks. It's not going to take 3 weeks. It's not going to take 4 weeks. No, 5 or 6. Just name it. It's going to take months. When I say months, I mean months. So it's going to take months for the child to get used to it. But keep doing it. Don't give up. Just keep doing it. Just keep making sure that the child sleeps. One thing I've learned about being a first-time mom is child becomes what you want he or she to become. It's through training them. If you don't train them, they will become it. No. If you don't, they will become it. So you keep doing it like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Keep repeating the process. Their body will be falling, will be adjusting to it gradually, gradually, like that. So their body will be adjusting to it. Before you know it, Otilo, when they are going to bed, you even be the one telling them, I love you. See you in the morning. Bye-bye. Something like that. I hope this video helps. And like I said before, all kids are different. But if you try this method I just told you, there might be a difference of sleeping partner with your children or with your child. You can still try it out. It might work. It might not also work. But I pray that it works for you, because this is what works for me. This is what works for me. I'm not a bad mother to leave my child to cry. I'm not a bad mother. Just that There are some child that need iron hand. You have to understand your child. That is the most important thing. You have to understand your child. There are some children that don't like to be left alone. They want you to be there, then they sleep. When you keep them, they sleep. But there are some children, they just want to be left alone. When you keep them, just leave them, let them cry, then you leave them. Okay. So I hope this video helps, and I hope you try it out, and come give me a feedback. Okay. First time mom, if you need any help, just chat me up or just leave a comment in the comment section. I will be there to help you, to guide you, and you are not alone. Okay, you are not alone. You are not doing it alone. Just reach out. Okay, I will be really glad to help you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye bye. Wait, where on they go? Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, because when you comment and share or like, it boosts my videos and people notice me. That is how I get recognized by people. Okay, if you don't like it, if you don't comment or share it, I will not now. I bet wanna make me grow. I'm not a beggar, but men are not telling me to beggar. Anyway, until next time, people. I love you all.